There has been no louder person in the Detroit Lions community than me talking about the pass rush. It's been years. It's been trade deadlines. It's been free agencies, and it's been NFL drafts, and I've been talking about it. The loudest in all the land. And this year is no different. I want to see quarterbacks on their backs when it comes to the defensive line. I want a defensive line that eats quarterbacks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this year, we're going to have that, right? Now, we've been talking about guys to come in, and not only we, but when I say we, I'm talking about most of the Detroit Lions community, some of the outsiders as well, talking about having a person, a dynamic pass rusher on the opposite side of Aidan Hutchinson. Now, a lot of people, it's like beating a dead horse. It's like a broken record, a CD skipping when it comes to me talking about the pass rush. You ever wonder why that is? You ever wonder why that is? It's truly because, and if you look at our NFL, the Detroit Lions football team as a whole, what is the one defensive, not only defensive, but the one team aspect that has been neglected properly for most of Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell's time here? Now, whether you disagree or you think I'm being a hater, whatever the situation is, that's up to you. All right. But the facts of the matter are in the stats. What did the Detroit Lions decide to do? They brought in DJ Reader, eat up some double teams, create a opportunity for other folks as well. They draft Mekhi Wingo. They bring in Matthew Betts from the CFL, the Defensive Player of the Year. They bring in, or they hoping for a healthy, resurgent James Houston. And they bring in free agent Marcus Davenport, who spent some time with Dan Campbell in New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken. Is that enough for me? We'll see. We'll see. Do we still have that dynamic pass rusher opposite Hutch, which not only me, but most of the outside NFL people are wondering about? Now, granted, they're not part of the team. They don't get to see, I don't get to see what Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell saw in Marcus Davenport and the rest of the defensive line. What I saw yesterday, I will say that most of these guys are scrappy. And I've said that the question that I asked, was grit going to be enough to win the Super Bowl? That's what I asked. Was grit going to be enough to win the Super Bowl? I think it can be done, but will it be done is a different question. So with that being said, Marcus Davenport, injured last year, played 4 games, got 2 sacks in those 4 games, had a career high of 9.5 in his career. So he's got potential. A lot of guys on the Detroit Lions, potential. We got stars on our team, but we got a lot of potential guys as well. He's one of them. He spoke today, okay? This is coming from Detroit Podcast from X, a.k.a. Twitter. And here's what he had to say about the defensive line. And shout out to, I believe this is John who asked him this question. So shout out to John. I like it when you ask the tough questions because that's what I would do. Just by the way, you know, a lot of people like, oh, you'll never get credentialed and stuff like that. I don't want to be credentialed. I would love to have access to give fans a different look. I want to remain a fan. That's what I want to be. I can have a whole, empire media company and never be credentialed. Like that's really what I can do. So that's what I want to do because I don't want to have to tiptoe around what I say. I want to keep my fandom. I never want that to waver. And if I'm not allowed to say what I want to say, then I don't want it. All right. So here's what Marcus Davenport had to say about the defensive line when asked about somebody opposite Aidan Hutchinson.
People on the outside talk about who's going to play well and get the sacks opposite of Aidan Hutchinson. Do you feel like that can be answered with you on this roster?
I mean, honestly, there's a lot of guys, like I just said earlier, that, can definitely get the sacks and work off of his production and then just, be a catalyst. So,
do you think people should just calm down then, realizing this defensive line can get the job done?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. People on the outside talk about who's going
to... All right. So you heard it. Should people just calm down when it comes to someone opposite Aidan Hutchinson? I like this. I like the swag. I like the spunk. But I want to know, you talking to me? Are you people on the outside? You talking to me? I don't see nobody else here. You must be talking to me. That's okay. But obviously I'm being funny. I know I don't exist, right? I'm literally a nobody. But I like this. But okay, Marcus. Okay, Marcus. Gonna hold you to that. He spoke about the defensive line being a catalyst, how Aidan Hutchinson will basically be a catalyst for the entire defensive line to step up and help him out. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm gonna expect you to be out there. I'm gonna expect you to play 75% of the season. I'm gonna expect you to be, okay, the second sack leader on the team behind Aidan Hutchinson. I like it. I like the swag. I like the spunk. He says what he's supposed to say. Should we calm down? Okay, calm us now. Show us what's up. Me in particular, okay, because I have been the one saying that Marcus Davenport is not enough. We need a guy like Matthew Judon. We need a stud opposite Aidan Hutchinson. Marcus, if you can be that stud, then there you go. Marcus counts. Well, no, he doesn't, because they said they moved him to defensive line or linebacker. So we'll see what's going on. Know the guy has potential, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I am looking forward to seeing Marcus Davenport in 9-sack form. Just for the record, 9 sacks would be well above the second sack leader on our team. It was 11.5 and then 5. Marcus Davenport was brought in here to bridge that discrepancy between Aidan Hutchinson and Aleem McNeil, a defensive end and a defensive tackle. 11.5 sacks and 5. Marcus Davenport was brought in here to do it. So I can't wait to see him do it. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go, man. I'll be watching every week, hoping that you can calm us down. Me in particular. Because listen, I told y'all before, man, y'all got everything you want. This team is everything you want it to be. You got your pass, you got your deep, your secondary, you got all that. Okay? It's time for me to get what I've been waiting for 5 years since I've been on this channel and beyond. A legitimate, scary, man-eating defensive line. That's what I want. If Marcus wants to calm me down, then that's what I need. So let me know in the comments below how you like this. You like the swag? You like the swag? I like it, man. I like this. We know what the guy can do. The issue is health. Obviously, the NFL is 100% injury rate. We know that. I get it. I'm waiting. So you got to understand, man, the days of me keeping quiet, like I ever kept quiet, they're gone. They're gone. Mekhi Wingo, dog potential. Matthew Betts, see what we got. James Houston. We got all these potential dudes. I want a proven guy on this team. I don't think that's too much for me to ask. I've been dealing with it, the backlash in the comment section, because of my preference to get a legit edge rusher opposite Aidan Hutchinson. When you watch the man, he's super gassed. He said in an interview with Rich Eisen, sometimes it's 2 or 3 people on me. Yeah, Hutch, we see you, bro. We see you. We see that work you put in, and you still got 11.5. People was ready to call you a bust, and you still got 11.5. Well, you go, Aidan, and you still got 11.5. And then don't forget about the 3 in the postseason. So it's time, man. It's time. Enough is enough. Marcus, do your thing. Reader, do your thing. Betts, everyone on that defensive line, by our powers combined, we are man-eaters. Let's go. Listen, the season is back, man, and it's time. Playtime is over. All that other stuff, I'm still the same guy. The one aspect of our team that has been improperly addressed, in my opinion, and I'm a nobody, is the defensive line. Properly addressed. But we're going to see. So, Marcus, do your thing. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about Marcus Davenport and him? Now, of course, he didn't say we need to calm down. He just agreed. Do you think people should calm down? Yes, I think they should. But he's on the inside. He's an NFL player, and he knows better than me. So let's go. I'll be watching, Marcus. You guys are awesome. Make sure you remember that this channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. The 21K giveaway is happening very soon. Going to pick up some things from FanaticU. We'll have 3 items that will be given away in ascending order from third, second, and first place. So we'll do that. So that way more people will have more chances. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give back, show my appreciation for the best Detroit Lions community on the internet, from game tickets to NFC title games and cash apps to training camp tickets that I wouldn't have been there otherwise. So just want to give back, man, and make sure that I keep doing that. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. You talking to me? You talking to me? I don't see nobody else here, so you must be talking to me. I see you, Marcus. I'm going to be watching too.